Passive income is one of the most popular topics on this channel because everyone wants to make a little bit more money and they'd like to figure out how they can start to separate how they make money from how they're spending their time, or at least spend their time doing things that they actually enjoy and kind of add some meaning to their life. So today I want to talk to you about 6 great ways to make passive income, 6 passive income ideas that actually work. The first passive income idea we're going to talk about is YouTube. YouTube is something that I've been doing for a number of years here on the channel, over 1,400 videos, and because I've made so much content, you don't have to make 1,400 videos, it certainly helps, but because I've made so much in terms of video content, it still makes me money even when I take a month off from YouTube, which means that when I make evergreen content on YouTube, it ends up becoming truly passive income. And when we talk about passive income on this channel, we're really talking about something you do that pays you more than once. I know a lot of people like to say that there's no such thing as true passive income, but I'm eventually going to be able to change your mind on that because I want you to start thinking about it in terms of automated income. Automation is something that you're seeing a lot more of in the world. And once you realize that automating your income is something that makes sense, especially with all the technology we have today, you'll start to see where I'm coming from. The way that YouTube continues to make passive income for me on this channel is the fact that because I'm making videos that you could watch anytime and still get some value from, like a software tutorial or a how-to video or an explainer video, I'm able to keep making passive income. And this is true even if you do an entertainment channel like popular YouTuber Mr. Beast. His videos are something that you could binge watch over and over and over again and you might not get tired of it. The same thing for music channels on YouTube, which is why I started a music channel recently, Zenbuster Music, and it's almost reached monetization. Now, if you're worried about getting the 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time you need to monetize a YouTube channel, I've actually done 2 videos that tell you exactly how to do that. One video is about the watch time requirement, how to get those 4,000 hours, and the other one is how to get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Once you accomplish that, you'll be able to start making passive income, making YouTube videos, hopefully about things you actually care about. If you're me, it's things like the creator economy, camera gear, and how to make money online. The next type of passive income comes from e-commerce, selling digital products. Digital products are great because, well, there's an infinite inventory of digital products once you start making them. And there's a lot of different ways to do this. You could do camera presets or Let's Packs, or if you happen to have a graphic design and art background like me, maybe you can build templates for people. The reason that digital products are a great way to make passive income, and it could become true passive income, is because since it scales infinitely, any number of people can buy it 24/7, and you usually can have either zero or low maintenance cost for this. That's what actually makes it truly passive. It's doing work up front in order to get paid from it over and over and over again with no real limitations. I'll give you a primary example. I made a digital product called the YouTube Starter Kit. I made it for YouTube content creators. I gave them over 100 Photoshop templates that I personally made and a bunch of other download assets. It's not a course, but it works almost the same way. Now, because I sell that product for $99 and we've had so many customers over the last 3 years, over those 3 years, I was able to make $90,000 from this product, even when I was running coupons and discount codes. If you're actually interested in this product, I'll link to it down below and I'll probably have like a $20 off coupon for it. Now, if I had taken the same 40 hours that it took to build and maintain this product, and I'd worked, even if I was working $100 an hour, I would not have made the same money. In fact, if I was working $15 an hour, it would have taken me 6,000 hours to get the same end result of money that building a product and maintaining it for 40 hours did for me. That's the difference between digital products and doing that kind of passive income with work up front versus active income if you're doing labor. Third passive income idea we're going to talk about is going to be passive income through investing. Now, this is not financial advice, and I'm not your financial advisor, and I'm not a certified public accountant or anything, but I am someone who has been investing for a number of years to try to build up for my retirement. Also, sometimes I use this just to grow my emergency fund, and it's worked out pretty well for me. The way that you can make passive income through investments could be by buying index funds and dividend stocks. Primary way I do this is passive investing through Acorns. I'm automating my money because with Acorns, whenever I spend money, the loose change, if I spend something like $1.25, the other 75 cents is invested for me into a diversified stock portfolio. But on top of that, I personally set my Acorns up to where I have daily money coming out. You could do weekly, you could do monthly, but I have daily money coming out invested for me, so I never miss the best day in the market. You also could buy individual stocks in terms of fractional shares in growth and tech stocks like, Apple, Microsoft, Facebook. Again, not financial advice. For that, I use things like public.com and M1 Finance, and it's worked out really well for me in terms of getting those dividends. My index funds and my individual stocks produce capital gains. So investing is one of the more traditional ways to make passive income. It's been proven, it's tried and true. And if you want to use any of the investment tools that I'm taking advantage of, you can use my links in the description down below. A lot of them either give free stocks or a cash sign-up bonus toward your investment. So something to think about. The fourth type of passive income is from print-on-demand products. This is another type of e-commerce, and it costs you $0 upfront, which is great if you use something like Spreadshop. Now you might notice that below my YouTube videos, there is a little merch shelf, and this lets me sell t-shirts and mugs and other kinds of print-on-demand products. You can design these using free software and tools, cost you $0 to do that, and you don't pay anything up front. It's not like back in the old days when Damon John was selling FUBU clothing out of the trunk of his car in Queens in the hot sun. You can do this on the internet for $0 up front, and you just make a certain profit margin off of it when costs are covered and all those things. So it's not coming out of your bank account. You are just getting profit off of this whenever you make a sale, but you actually have to make a sale. Speaking of sales, that leads us to our fifth type of passive income, one of my personal favorites, affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing allows you to sell someone else's product and make a commission. It's just commission sales. When I first started doing videos on YouTube, I actually made pretty good commissions because I was talking about camera gear. And that was usually budget gear, so the margins on that were okay. I was making decent money. Obviously, whenever I talk about books, that's something that continues to bring in passive income, but it's not nearly as lucrative as when I talk about more expensive camera gear. When I talk about professional camera lenses and people buy that, like the gear that I use to film these YouTube videos, professional camera lens could get me anywhere from $50 to $150 for just one sale. There are people today that are working 8 hours and not getting that kind of money after taxes, and yet it can be accomplished with one click from an affiliate link that converts to an actual sale. Now, something I do is usually software as a service affiliate marketing when I recommend products like StreamYard or TubeBuddy or just any number of things, ConvertKit for email marketing, any web hosting affiliate marketing that I might do. These things are software as a service. And what that means is they usually pay monthly recurring commissions. And then that means it's true passive income because I get paid every month for the lifetime of those accounts as long as customers are happy and they keep using the service. And for those things, I usually get between a 30 and 50% split and commission. And that's why when it comes to affiliate marketing, passive income, I'm probably making about somewhere between $6,000 to $7,000, depending on what month it is, in true recurring passive income. And that's usually from just one or two products across the board. It's probably closer to $8,000 a month in true passive income from affiliate marketing. Part of that's tied to me doing so much YouTube content, but also blog posts and podcasts that have my affiliate links all across the internet. So they're not just concentrated on YouTube, it's also in my podcast and in my website, blogs, and other places. And again, this is something that generally costs you $0 up front to do. I made a video about my favorite affiliate programs. If you want to check that out, it'll be linked in the description down below. Finally, the last type of passive income we're going to talk about is from selling online courses. You can do this with Skillshare and sign up completely free, or if you decide that you want to own your own platform for selling online courses, you can use Kajabi. Kajabi is what I use for my membership program, Awesome Creator Academy. It's not a course, it is a group membership where we do live training. I also use this for my one-on-one coaching calls with clients, and I use it to sell digital products like the YouTube Starter Kit. But for those of you who are interested in online courses, you also can use it for that. It's a great course platform. A lot of your favorite people here on YouTube actually use it as their course platform. And of course, that's going to be an affiliate link that you can use for a trial of that. It'll be linked in the description down below. But selling online courses is something that I think is very practical to do if you have real skills and you know what you're doing and you are invested in making a good quality product. If you're not familiar with making an online course and you're not comfortable with charging people for that, the best way to do it is through Skillshare, because then you get paid for the minutes watched versus people paying you up front. They're paying for a Skillshare membership, and then you're making a premium Skillshare course. So it ends up working similar to YouTube, except instead of being paid for ads on YouTube, on Skillshare, you'd be paid for minutes watched instead. Currently, I have an online course with LinkedIn that I shot a few years back, and I still make a few $1,000s a year for that course today in video marketing. And it's something they also paid me upfront to do, but I also continue to get royalty income from that. So you keep getting paid over and over again. That is how passive income works. That's how automated income works. If you want to make money in your sleep, it's not going to happen overnight. You are going to have to do work up front, but if you're doing work up front that has a chance to pay you over and over again, that's working smart instead of just working hard. And that's how you can get to a place where you separate your time from your money. And if you're earning passive income through multiple means, you have more money to invest in assets that make money, like your stock portfolio or even real estate. So when people say there's no such thing as true passive income, maybe they're just trying to, I don't know, give you realistic expectations, but you can build up true passive income through years of hard work and investment so that you can work hard now and reap the benefits later, as my friend Pat Flynn would say. If you enjoyed this video on passive income, make sure you're checking out the Make Money Online playlist. It will be in the description down below. Also, you can watch this video if you are interested in making money online on the best side hustles you can start right now. As always, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget, go out there and create something awesome today. Take care.